What's up, guys? Welcome back to another round. Episode 9. Alright, so this week we're tasting Fish Boi from Against the Grain. That's it. It doesn't say brewing or anything. But they're based out of Louisville, Kentucky, founded in the 90s. There's no year or anything. But the founders saw a lack of character in the Louisville brewery scene. So they basically took it upon themselves to, as they say, take something shitty and make it the shiniest turd in all the land, which is what they think they've done.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautifully written.
Like, are they talking about their city in that way?
Just like the breweries in general, like, they were saying that everything's super, like, cookie cutter, like, this stout, it tastes like a stout, and there's nothing that stands out about it. It's not something that you're going to remember.
Honestly, I could see what they're trying to do is push boundaries, because when we go into the can designs, I can definitely see they're not trying to be traditional. They're trying to be pushing the boundaries of what they can do.
Yeah. And this is a Strawberry Rhubarb Ale.
Interesting combination. I just know rhubarb because I think I remember my grandma talking about rhubarb one time like 5 years ago. So I don't know how that will taste in a beer.
Yeah, no, one of my friends always had rhubarb pie, and he was like, oh, it's so good. And I was like, I've never had, I don't even know what rhubarb looks like.
I mean, this beer is only at 3.2%, so it's not even that heavy.
Yeah.
So I'm actually really curious because I really like strawberries too, or strawberry flavors.
Yeah.
So this probably can taste good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, so.
Let's get to cracking.
Yeah, moment of silence.
Mm-hmm.
Solid sound.
Just have to listen to it. Huh.
Subtle.
It's very subtle. I mean, obviously it's only 3.2%, so it's not like it's going to be kicking you like it did last week with the car camper.
Yeah.
This is especially light. Thinking about it, like Coors Light is like 2.4%, and this is 3.2%. So
Yeah. Now it's gonna hit you hard.
this is, I guess, a better tasting. Like it's like a normal light beer from a company, but it has strawberry flavors. So it's almost like the like a Natter Days or something. I really don't have much to say about this.
Yeah,
It's
if
very.
you burp a little, you get a little bit of like strawberry.
That's it. That's all you have to say. Is it doesn't taste that much, but when you burp, it tastes like strawberry.
Yeah.
And there's really just, I don't know. It's doesn't stand out to me personally.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of 2 weeks ago, Wiener beer,
Yes.
where I don't know, it was a safe bet, it was a safe play, and I feel like this is very similar, especially like taste wise too.
Mm-hmm.
There is like that aftertaste, a little subtle strawberry or rhubarb or whatever. You get a little fruit.
I taste a strawberry. I don't know what rhubarb tastes like. So
I don't either.
that's probably what I'm getting.
Okay, so tasting, I'm in the same boat that Ryan is, where it's not like it stands out, but it's also not like it's bad either. So like way at the beginning I said like 6 is my baseline of like I'll drink that.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'll reach for that opposed from like other stuff. So I'm just gonna give this a 6 flat.
Okay. That's respectable. Honestly, that's higher than me, just because I'm just saying it's like not bad, it's not good. I know I think it was Wiener beer a 5. Just because it was like nothing special, nothing great, nothing bad. I think this is slightly better than the Wiener beer because it has a different flavor. It's not just like beer. So I'd rather give it like a 5.5.
definitely fair.
It deserves it. It's like, obviously, I don't want to rank it poorly because it's not heavy. Because I think it's great in its own right.
Yeah.
That it's light and it's special and
subtle in its own ways.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to the can design.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, it's very, very interesting.
It's definitely a Fish Boi.
Yeah. When we were at the store, I walked past this and I was like, that looks like a fake beer. And then Ryan goes, we walk past it again, and then Ryan turns around and he's like, I don't think I should get this. This looks interesting. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna get sold a fake beer.
Dude, I got it just because of what it looks like. It's literally, they just photoshopped probably the owner, I'm assuming that
Yeah,
is.
one of the founders.
One of the founders. Like, in a very stereotypical fishing gear. Photoshopped him over a background. And literally that's it. Like, I feel like they didn't spend a lot of graphic design on it.
No.
Like, the only graphic design I think is kind of cool is where it says Fish Beer in, like, the eye, or not Fish Beer, but Fish Boi in the eye is the, what's the term for that?
Bobber.
I say it goes with, like we said earlier in the episode, it goes with them trying to push the boundaries or go against the grain of what, see what I did there? Of what standard, I guess, like craft beers try to do in breweries.
I think this is a very craft beer stereotypical thing where they kind of have like a random, they had to make it special.
I don't, in general, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean,
I'm not in love with it.
I literally got this one as a joke because I'm like, it looks really dumb. Like, it's obviously it catches your eye because it has a real person on it, but I don't think it catches your eye in a good way.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So some of these, like a lot of these we've done so far, catches your eye in a really good way because it's pleasing, like, to the eye.
I don't like this can design, honestly. I'm gonna have to give it like a 1.3.
Holy
honestly. I really don't like it. I like the comedic value of it, but in terms of actual can design, I don't.
I do agree with you. I think this is not good. I'll give it a 2.1. Just because there's a reason behind it. Oof.
Ooh.
So what's the final score?
That's brutal. It's coming in at a 3.725.
Dang. I think that's the lowest so far.
Oh, that is.
I think what hurt this the most is obviously the can design, because I think it's our lowest ranking can design to date. And also the flavor's not outstanding. So I think that definitely hurt it because both of those categories it didn't like excel in.
All right, with that being said, thanks for watching.
And we'll see you next week for another round.